Hello, good day. Once again, you are welcome back. Let's take a look at this series. Here is what is the sum of the series as n uh, move from 1 to infinity. 9 over 3n minus 1 into 3n plus 2. Here, like I said in the previous video, the most convenient and efficient way of doing this is to express uh, this series as a partial fraction. So all we need to do is to express this as a partial fraction. And this can easily be done by expressing this 9 over 3n minus 1 into 3n plus 2 is equal to a over 1 of the denominator 3n minus 1 plus uh, b over 3n plus 2. Okay, what this is done, we look at the LCM of the denominator, which is 3n minus 1 into 3n plus 2. Okay, so we will multiply through by the LCM of the denominator. So here, the left hand side is exactly this, which is 3n minus 1 into 3n plus 2 times 9 over 3n minus 1 into 3n plus 2. You see that the whole of this can exactly cancel this out, and what is left is just 9. Then let's look at the right hand side. We have 3n minus 1 into 3n plus 2 times a over 3n minus 1. Here, 3n minus 1 we go off with 3n minus 1, and it will be left with a into 3n plus 2. Plus 3n minus 1 into 3n plus 2 times b over 3n plus 2, and 3n plus 2 we cancel off 3n plus 2, and what is left is 3n b into 3n minus 1. Now, for us to obtain the value of a and b respectively, first we say a into 3n plus 2 is equal to 0. In that case, to obtain the value of n there, it becomes minus 2 over 3. Okay, so now we put n is equal to minus 2 over 3 into equation 1. Okay, we put it into this equation. Put it into these equations, and this become 9 into a open bracket 3n, where n is minus 2 over 3 plus 2. Here, um, 3 cancel 3. Here become minus 2 plus 2, and it's 0. So it becomes 0 times a, or a times 0. Then let's look at b into 3 times, in place of n, we've already substituted minus 2 over 3. Okay, minus 1. So 3 cancel 3 here, and what is left here is minus 2 minus 1. So here you can see that b is equal to, b is expressed as b open bracket minus 2 minus 1, and that gives minus 3. So 9 is equal to minus 3b. To obtain b, we divide both sides by minus 3. Eventually, b becomes minus 3. Now, to obtain the value of b, we equate the whole of this term, b into 3n minus 1, as 0. So here, b into 3n minus 1 is equal to 0. In that case, to obtain the value of n becomes 1/3. Okay, n become 1/3. Yeah. Now we put the value of n into equation 1. Okay, so here becomes 9 is equal to a open bracket 3 times 1 over 3 plus 2 plus b into 3 times 1 over 3 minus 1. Here 3 cancel 3. What is left here is 1. 1 plus 2, that gives 3. So as seen in this bracket here, 3 divide 3, what is left here is 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. 0 multiplies b, b is completely wiped off. So what is left here is 9 is equal to 3a. Then to obtain a, we divide both sides by 3, so that a equals 3. Then quickly we substitute it back into this expression. So the value of a and b are substituted into the right hand side of this expression because we've already expressed this as a partial fraction. So and this becomes 3 in 3 divide 3n minus 1 plus minus 3 uh, divide 3n plus 2. Okay, here 3 is constant here, so we factor 3 out and this becomes 3 into 1 over 3n minus 1 close bracket minus, because minus times plus becomes minus, uh, this becomes 1 over 3n plus 2. Okay, close brackets. Here we bring the sum here, our sum here, and applies it. So this becomes, as n moving from 1 to infinity, 3 open brackets 1 over 3 n minus 1 minus 1 into 1 over 3n plus 2, we close the brackets. Then the 3 here is act as a constant, so we factor it out so that the sum can easily be operated. So now let's look at some things so special here. Let's look at this. When n is equal to 1, the series becomes, in place of 3 we put 1, 3 times 1 is 3 minus 1 is 2. So this becomes 1 over 2. In place of 3n plus 2, n is 1. 3 times 1 is 3 plus 2 is 5. So the series become 1 over 2 minus 1 over 5. Let's look at when n is equal to 2. So this becomes 3 times 2, 6 minus 1, become 1 over 5. 3 times 2 here, 6 plus 2 is 8. This becomes 1 over 5 minus 1 over 8. Now let's look at when n is equal to 3. Here becomes 3 times 3 is 9. 9 minus 1 is 8. This becomes 1 over 8. Then 3 times 3, 9 plus 2, 11. This becomes 1 over 11. Now let's quickly substitute this back into the uh, the series, okay, the sum, and see what is observable. So here we see 3 into 1 over 2 minus 1 over 5. For this become plus 1 over 5 minus 1 over 8. When n is 3, it's called 1 over 8 minus 1 over 11. And if we have n is equal to 4, the series will be 1 over 11, okay, continuous like that. So it means that the only series that survives here is the half, 1 over 2. Every other series, they keep on disappearing. So for that reason, the sum of the series is just the constant outside multiply 2. So this become 3 times half, which is 3 over 2. Okay, this is how to resolve this series. Please, if you like this video, please help me subscribe and also share to your social media platform. See you in my next virtual class.